Every dog has the potential to be amazing or a complete disaster, and that difference usually comes down to you. Some breeds were built for snuggling, others for guarding, hunting, or even fighting. And those instincts don't just vanish because we call them pets. So before anyone gets offended, these levels aren't about good or bad dogs. They are about potential and breed instincts. These are the 7 levels of dogs that are just too much dog for you. Level 1, the harmless heroes. Bite damage, virtually none. Bite frequency, extremely low. Danger level, none. Fatality risk, none. These dogs are so gentle, calm, and easygoing that honestly, a child could probably raise them and they'd do just fine. These dogs are easy to own, forgiving, and physically incapable of doing much harm at all. They are the definition of all bark, no bite, and extremely harmless unless tripping over them counts. These are dogs that live for peace and connection. They don't push boundaries or test limits, they just want to be with you, and that's it. They're steady, soft, and perfectly content just keeping the energy calm. Some examples include the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, the Italian Greyhound, the Japanese Chin, and the Whippet. But once you move past the dogs who wouldn't hurt a fly, you meet the ones who definitely think about it. Level 2, the wannabes. Bite damage, superficial punctures. Bite frequency, low to moderate. Danger level, emotional, not so much physical. Fatality risk, low. These are the Napoleon complexes of the dog world. Little dogs with big energy. Because they're small and cute, people baby them, rarely train them. The result, tiny dogs running entire households. The difference between these and the level 1 dogs is that these guys use aggression more often to control their surroundings, saying things like, "Don't touch me," "Don't come closer," or "Get away from my food." Without proper leadership, they'll happily become the head of your house, officer of your street, and mayor of your entire town. And here's the thing. If large dogs acted like these little ones when untrained, they would be euthanized. But because of their size, the damage they cause is minimal, so people just let it slide. Examples of the wannabes include the Chihuahua, the Dachshund, the Yorkshire Terrier, the Pomeranian, the Jack Russell Terrier, the Maltese, the Shih Tzu, the Shiba Inu, and the Basenji. But once you leave the land of ankle biters, the game changes. The dogs get bigger, and so does the respect they demand. Level 3, the capable but chill. Bite damage, potentially serious but rare. Bite frequency, low. Danger level, potential, but it's not the pattern. Fatality risk, low. The dogs are getting bigger, and with size comes strength. These aren't the largest dogs in the park, but some are already stronger than you. This category is basically the opposite of the last one, where level 2 dogs are small but feisty. These dogs are larger but gentle. They're typically stable and social. But when poor breeding or training enters the mix, that power can become a problem. Several online trainers even say that their worst bites have come from dogs in this level, not because they're dangerous by nature, but because they're strong and something went wrong. Luckily though, those cases are rare. Most dogs in this category are cooperative, people-loving, and don't rank high on any dog bite lists. These dogs make great family companions because that's what they want to do. But the same easygoing temperament that makes them lovable also means they can be understimulated, undertrained, and taken for granted. Their stability isn't a free pass, it's something that still needs to be maintained. Some examples include the Golden Retriever, the Labrador Retriever, the Standard Poodle, the Beagle, the Bernese Mountain Dog, the Boxer, the German Shorthair Pointer, English Mastiff, Saint Bernard, Husky. But once you add purpose and intensity to that power, things stop being chill real quick. Level 4. The ticking time bombs. Bite damage, moderate to severe depending on the control. Bite frequency, moderate to high when poorly handled. Danger level, dangerous when mismanaged. Fatality risk, low to moderate. 4 words: high, drive, working, dogs. These dogs were bred to work. They thrive when given jobs and structure, but when bored, untrained, or under-exercised, those 4 words turn into one: chaos. Now yes, Level 3 also had some working breeds. The difference is temperament. Level 3's workers are eager to please and generally love people. Level 4's dogs, they're thinkers and problem solvers. Many were bred for herding or protection, all jobs that require using your mouth to control movement and pressure. Because of their energy and drive, they are exceptional at their jobs. But without one, they will invent their own. That might mean herding your kids, correcting other dogs on walks, or decorating your living room with their teeth. Left unchecked, frustration builds, and that pent-up drive plus no outlet equals reactivity and chaos. Some examples of these dogs include the German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois, Australian Cattle Dog, Border Collie, Dutch Shepherd, and Doberman Pinscher. These dogs melt down when they're understimulated, but the next ones, they don't melt down. They take control. Level 5. The warning label. Bite damage, moderate to severe. Bite frequency, moderate to high. Danger level, high if mishandled. Fatality risk, moderate. Whether you like it or not, the dogs in this level have history you just can't ignore. Some were bred for fighting, others for guarding, but all of them share traits that make them more dangerous in the wrong hands. For example, bully breeds have extreme persistence and prey drive. The Malamute has a dominant streak towards other animals, and the Chow Chow is deeply, deeply wary of people it doesn't trust. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely love these breeds, but both breeding and training matter. Unfortunately, poor breeding practices, especially in bully breeds and chows, have created unstable lines that are far less predictable and far more volatile than their well-bred counterparts. These breeds sit in a strange middle ground. They're powerful, affectionate, and loyal, but when things go wrong, they go really wrong. The gap between a balanced trained dog and an unstable one is massive, and once they lose control, you're not getting it back easily. These dogs are bred to be strong and strong-willed, and they require real leadership. Not for first-time owners, not for soft handlers, and definitely not for impulse buyers. Some examples of this level include the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Bully, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, the Bull Terrier, the Shar-Pei, Alaskan Malamute, and the Chow Chow. Now, if these dogs can hurt you when things go wrong, these next dogs can end you. Level 6. The Powerhouses. Bite damage, severe. Fractures are possible. Bite frequency, high when in the wrong hands. Danger level, high. Fatality risk, high. Now we are in serious territory. These are dogs bred for purpose, for guarding, protecting, and sometimes even hunting. And they are very good at it. You don't have to teach them to protect you. It's instinct. They were built for strength, control, and presence. In the right hands, they're noble and steady. In the wrong ones, they are a lawsuit waiting to happen. These dogs have the ability to change lives, and not in a good way. They require handlers that are calm, confident, and capable of matching their strength with structure. Let me be clear, these are not casual companions. They are commitments. Powerhouses demand skill, stability, and an owner who can meet their intensity with unwavering direction. Anything less than this leads to a lawsuit. Some examples of the powerhouses include the Rottweiler, the Cane Corso, Presa Canario, Akita, Boerboel, Dogo Argentino, and the Neapolitan Mastiff. And yet, there's still one final level. Dogs so intense that even some trainers hesitate to work with them. Level 7, the apex tier. Bite damage, extreme, catastrophic potential. Bite frequency, rare but devastating. Danger level, extreme. Fatality risk, severe. These are not dogs. These are forces of nature, pure animal. They were bred for guarding property, defending livestock, or even combat, and they take that job very seriously. These are massive guardian breeds built for dominance, suspicion, and control. They are deeply loyal but intolerant of outsiders. They're independent, confident, dominant, and hard-headed. Soft energy won't work here. They will run all over you. These dogs make decisions for themselves, and you might not like the outcome that they choose. They don't just need a strong owner. They need an entire lifestyle built around them just to manage their instinct. These are dogs owned primarily to perform a specific task. These are not pets. Some examples of this level include the Tibetan Mastiff, the Fila Brasileiro, the Tosa Inu, Caucasian Ovcharka, Central Asian Shepherd, Kangal, and the Anatolian Shepherd. Now, these last breeds might not be the most popular, but popular doesn't always mean easy. In fact, some popular dogs can still be a total nightmare for first-time owners. If you're thinking about getting a dog and want to avoid a ton of hidden headaches, check out my next video, 9 popular dogs beginners should never own.